Hey, Kaitlyn. There you are.
Katie, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
I'm good.
So where are we right now?
We're in the small livestock barn. This is where we house all of our sheep and goats.
And where are you headed right now?
I'm headed to Bowk Hall because my club has to set up for their demonstration for Family Weekend.
Cool, what is your club?
I'm the president of the Woodsman Club.
And what do you guys do?
So we're basically a competitive lumberjacking club. Yeah.
So what does a competition entail for that?
So a competition entails basically anything that you would kind of see on like when they do the timber sports competitions on television. So it could be a one-person sawing called a single buck. It could be an underhand chop. It could be a whole bunch of team events where everyone on your team is doing the activity at the same time. There's a lot that goes into it, and every meet is different.
That's a lot. How did you get into that?
I joined the club my freshman year after I went to a club fair and I saw some like axes on a table and I was like, this is interesting.
Cool. So what is your major then?
I'm animal science BS with a minor in chemistry.
And what is a really cool fact you now know because of your classes?
That some cows, the farmers actually have them swallow a magnet, so that way if they accidentally ingest any kind of metal, that it'll stick to the magnet and it won't go through their stomach and give them something called hardware disease.
Interesting. So what is your favorite place on campus?
My favorite place on campus, I really like to hammock on some of the trees.
I love that. And what dorm are you in?
I live in Alumni Commons.
Those are apartments, right?
Yeah, I live in a suite.
And how many people are in there with you?
So there's me and my 3 roommates.
Cool. Do you do a lot of cooking or do you go to the dining halls a lot?
I do a little bit of both. So with my meal plan, I get lunch on campus pretty much every day. But every other meal I typically cook for myself and I do a lot of baking.
That's awesome. What kind of things do you bake?
I really like sourdough. I got into sourdough during COVID and our times at home. So I've been making that for about 3 years now.
That's awesome. I want to live with you. Can you make me some sourdough? So what is your favorite place on campus to study?
My favorite place on campus, I really like going to Lower Brickyard to study because I study a lot.
Yeah, it sounds like you have a really heavy major for studying.
Yeah.
What's your go-to Brickyard order while you're there?
I really like a plain bagel with chive and onion cream cheese and a strawberry banana smoothie with whipped cream.
Ooh, that sounds good. So what has been your favorite class or experience at SUNY Cobleskill so far?
I've worked at the dairy barn for around a year now. I recently got a different job. I really liked working there, working with the cows. Milking and cleaning the barn was pretty fun.
So what jobs do you do now?
I work in the admissions office. I supervise all of the ambassadors that give tours.
And how did you get that job?
I was a student ambassador. I interviewed for it when I was a freshman, and I got this job last summer.
Cool. What is your favorite part of being a student ambassador then?
I really like talking to people. I just am a really big talker to begin with. So just like talking to people, figuring out where they're from, but also how I can help them find the things that they're interested in, that's always really fun.
Cool. What is one thing you think everyone should bring to college?
I think either a desk lamp or like a desk fan is really helpful.
And what is one thing you brought from home that's like your favorite thing you brought?
I have a homemade quilt that I really like having on my bed.
That's awesome. And what is your best piece of advice for freshmen?
Join a club or organization because it helps kind of take away that feeling of like, I don't know anyone, I don't know if they're going to like me or not. If you join a club or organization, you already have something in common, you're part of a club. And that can lead to other clubs or other friends, and it's a really good way to kind of like start off your experience.
That is great advice. Well, I will let you get off to Bauck Hall, but thank you for this. And we'll see you around campus.
Awesome, see you later.